Guys, I want to say a word tonight about how I kind of learned how to play lead guitar and how to improvise. And a lot of it was just playing a simple chord progression that was inside of a certain key and, learning my pentatonic scales, learning how to combine them, learning some of the scales that work around the pentatonics, so extra notes, grace notes and stuff, and just experimenting. And so what you're gonna see here, it's kind of a bit of foolishness. I mean, it's like way late at night. It's the reason I look kind of crazy right now. Apologies. I do this kind of thing all the time, getting in the middle of the night. So I want to say this. What you're gonna hear here, you're gonna hear me doing like a thing in C or A minor, probably more like A minor type chord. I'll be doing an A minor seventh, a C major seventh, a G seventh, and an F major seventh, and kind of move around that sort of progression. And so what my approach to practicing and just to developing ideas and developing licks and things is just come up with a chord progression that seems to sound pretty good to me. That's a simple one. And you can play mostly around an A minor pentatonic or C major pentatonic scale. Use the C major scale. Slide into some portions where you've got your F and your G there just to resolve a little better. But I just like to go out and experiment. A lot of times I'll just create a loop. I'm using a GTX 100 Fender amp on this example I'm getting ready to show you. And you're going to hear me experiment going outside a little bit. I'm trying to play the notes. It's funny how a lot of times when I'm practicing, I'll get in the middle of the night, I'll come up with something like this, and I'll just work through what I think will work. Then I'm generally moved to what I know will work. And then I get settled a little bit, and then it starts to develop a little bit better. And then as I start to get tired of it, I start experimenting a little bit more. I go inside and out. So what you're gonna hear here, I'm not gonna polish this in any way. You're gonna hear the embarrassing notes, you're gonna hear the good notes, you're gonna hear the notes that are surprising. This is just a total improv, and it's a little A minor, C, G, F type thing. And you can try this at home. I've been doing this ever since I started out as a guitar player. I had the old tape machine, tape recorder, and I'd sit and I'd played various different progressions that I liked. And I would just work with what I knew and work on going outside of things. And a lot of times things I would discover as I'm going through, it wasn't music theory, it's just what sounded good to my ear. And I think that's what a lot of musicians do. We kill ourselves with music theory. We just go out and we just drive ourselves nuts over it. And it's good to have that theory. It's good to have those knowledge of places to go. But a lot of times it's good to just sit and jam. And you'll learn so much about your instrument and about what sounds good and how to put lines together. And you'll incorporate a lot more of it if you just let it get into your soul a little bit. So that's my little talk tonight. Sometimes you land on your feet, sometimes you don't. I've had a lot of fun just jamming with people over the years. I've been, over the years, the kind of guitar player people just call up and say, hey, come play with us. And I don't always think I do great. Maybe I fill in from time to time. I've played bass and guitar and all with different bands, with my own bands, but then I just show up when people ask me to, or I put together a band really fast. I've been one of the guys that in this little region here just put together a bunch of stuff fast, and we get together. And a lot of times, because you don't have a chance to learn all the leads absolutely perfectly, you got to learn how to improv a little bit. And that's what I do. I get out in the middle of the night, and I don't try to do anything that's crazy fancy. Okay, just stuff that sounds good to my ears and that I know are within my capabilities. We'll say tonight I'm playing an Affinity Telecaster, great little guitar. I love this this color, the silver color that it is. This thing sounds fantastic. Super cheap guitar with 2 humbucker pickups. I play the whole example you're getting ready to hear in the neck pickup, and I'm playing through a Fender Twin sound on the GTX 100. Give this a listen, see what you think. Like it's more than anything, it's just an example of me exploring. And there you go. You can dig it or you can't. Peace. practice. This is how I practice. This is how I practice improvisation. Okay. Let's stop that.